Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I am going to be doing my post-match review for the Moana Pasifika. That's not the team, the Manu Samoa versus Maori All Blacks. As you can see, the full-time score 35 to the Maori All Blacks, 10 to Manu Samoa. Interesting matchup. The weather was not flash at all at Sky Stadium, but we still got to see some flashy rugby as well. But I will mention, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We had a crazy live stream, to say the least, for that one. Went a little bit in a weird direction. Where's the bro gone? He ended up going home, George, as well. But I will mention that anyone who did donate on that live stream, it is okay if you do want to take your donation back, because the numbers were just huge, and I don't know whether or not you guys may regret doing it. I don't know, but yeah, if you do want to take your donations back, I don't know how YouTube do it, but if you do want to, it is 100% acceptable. I was just happy with doing the commentary with you guys in the chat as well. We have got, what time is the next stream? It's going to be 2 a.m. and that is going to be the British and Irish Lions taking on Japan. So that's going to be an exciting game as well. But yeah, this game was decent as well. Much deserved, brother. I mean, I do thank you guys, but I feel like it was too much in some regards as well. Like, the numbers were just massive. And yeah, it was a weird feeling. Do you think it would have gone more crazy if Japan win tonight? Do you think it would go more crazy if Japan win tonight, says Aiden. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not Japan can pull off that upset. The British and Irish Lions have a decent side, and it's one of those ones that I'm looking forward to seeing that match, because of the fact that, like, we haven't really seen them play in a little while, both sides, the British and Irish Lions and Japan. And we have got 2,000 shares on a AMC, brother. If everyone shares worth about 1K, might move to Canterbury and purchase solar panels as well, says Millie Toilet. And how much money, said Kyle. It's too much, that amount that everyone was donating. Like, I'm very thankful for those numbers, but at the same time, I'm kind of thinking in the back of my head, maybe you guys may have done it as a spur of the moment thing, and it could have gotten a little bit out of hand at times in those final minutes of that game. But we will talk about the tries. The first try of the match, Sean Stevenson scoring it. Caleb Trask with the little grubber in behind. The two Chiefs players linking up. Sean Stevenson scored it in the 8th minute. And straight away, the Maori All Blacks looked like they were going to be on attack for quite a bit of this game. Second try was in the end, I believe, Sean Wainui, the other Sean. Everyone was getting... everyone was getting their Seans, and they were getting their tries. And the third try was also a Sean, and that was Sean Stevenson once again, scoring 2 tries in this match. They scored 3 tries in the first half, the Maori All Blacks, just the 1 try in the whole match for the Manu Samoa side. My brain is a bit scrambled, as you guys can tell, and it was Nerea for Ma'i who was able to score it. And we have also got there, bro, I'm going to get in trouble with my wife. She gets peeved off donate $4.20 to some random bloke on YouTube. I am okay with you taking it back, though, Johnny Blaze, if you do want to. I assume that there is a system that you can do where you request the donation back. Same with you, Rio Gamer. If you did want to do so, I'll probably recruit it down this track. Yeah. So if you do want to take your donations back, I'm completely fine with that. Like, you guys just being in the chat is enough for me to be having a great time indeed. And we always go, tell her that you've purchased the Kiwi Lads bikini, brother. I feel like I have to send you one. Johnny Blaze at that rate. You dudes, if you give back the credit card as well. Says Lily Toilet. No, take it. Are you sure, Johnny Blaze? Please don't feel obliged to. Like, I am happy enough, like, just doing these live streams with you guys. Like, you don't have to donate huge numbers like that if you don't want to. So if you do want to take it back, like I said, I'm 100% fine with it. If you guys do want to do so, bloody legends of the donation, says Millie Toilet. I feel like we ended up in that situation of all getting very excited and probably spur of the moment little situation going on. And yeah, I feel like it was an interesting situation indeed. It's just my wife, mate. I don't know how I'm going to explain. I don't think she minds like 10 bucks a week. Yeah, so please do take it back, Johnny Blaze, if your wife will be angry about that one. But yeah, also in this match, there was the try in the second half. First of all, for Fetu Kamokomo Douglas, and then Jonah Lowe almost able to score out on the wing. Or sorry, it was actually Ash Dixon first. And then Fetu Kamokomo Douglas almost a try out on the wing for Jonah Lowe, but he wasn't quite able to get that one. And a fortnight that'll make up for it. Rio Gamer is a Dono King, legendary dodos as well, says Marco for the polar bear. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the match next week goes. My brain's broken at the moment. But overall, I feel like if you had to look at the players in this match, players who stood out for me, one of them was probably, you'd say, Alex Nankivell ran the ball hard in the midfield, which did open up a few opportunities. But the likes of, I'd say, Fitu Kamokamo Douglas, he had a good game. Also, Ash Dixon. And maybe if I had to pick one more, Sean Stevenson also had a pretty decent game. And then for the Manu Samoa side, Henry Stowers, I think, was a pretty solid addition. Also, Olosio, decent performance as well off the bench for Avasa Faleali'i as well. And we also got, can we get a setup for bro? Says Kyle, I'll probably end up with a new setup. The way that one went would have been. So Johnny Black, yeah, you two probably ended up egging each other on alongside. I think we got a little bit excited as well. In prediction on All Black squad for Tonga game. Says Ed Vogel, I actually did a video with, I think it was the Rugby Guru, but he hasn't put it out yet. We did a video as well, guessing what Ian Foster's starting lineup would be for that game. I went with a little bit of an unorthodox one, but I know that I think Mackenzie is still suspended, so he's not allowed to play. So I think my change of, I had Geordie Barrett out on the wing as well, but I have moved that back to fullback. That was for my Ian Foster one, not for myself. I think I went with a few younger players with quite a few debuts off the bench as well. Mendo's. There we go. Got that as well. But yeah, overall, this game was pretty exciting. Like with the rugby being played, and if it wasn't completely bucketing down with rain and blowing a big gale, that's the thing. Kickers all did very well in the match. Like no one missed a kick, and it was very surprising. Like the ball was just doing weird things in the air, but it worked out for them, and it was working in their favor as well because of the fact that 100% between the two sides. But it was insane. It was. I feel like we need to change the wording as well in future. I will be taking that into account because I don't think it was the best idea in overall. And the fact, Mighty Marco, as well, says Rio Gamer, and I'm back as well, says Henry Samuel. Welcome back, mate. Anyone wondering what I'm holding? I'm holding Ian Foster at the moment, who is he doesn't look very happy, but Ian Foster, I'm sure he's smiling on the inside after seeing some of those Maori All Blacks players playing, and also with them ending up getting the win. So yeah, next week it's going to be Maori All Blacks versus Tonga, followed by, Maori All Blacks versus Manu Samoa, followed by the All Blacks taking on Tonga. And then the following week, it is going to be the case of it will be Tonga versus Samoa in a Rugby World Cup qualifying match, and then All Blacks taking on Fiji after the one fella donating $5. And we always got Ian Foster going to rob the donation money, brother, watch out. Says Smithy Toilet, and Ian Foster's belly hangs down his penile member, says Bucko Vanapola Bear. But yeah, I think at this stage, it is a very short live stream, but I just wanted to give a little update on that, and also mention to you guys who did the big donations, if you do want to take them back, please do, if that is the case. No hard feelings at all. But yeah, I think that's almost going to be the end of this live stream. A little bit of an unorthodox one, to say the least. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope Leicester gets in as Eno is ruled out. I did see that Brandon Eno is going to be injured. I think it was an appendix or something along that line. Jeffrey has said, hey man, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing well. We had an exciting game of rugby. We had a few people who were a bit too generous in the chat as well. At the same time, I'm going to it. Says Henry Samuel, no worries, mate. But we are going to be at the end of this live stream, and out and Nuku in, says Marco Fonopola. Are you guys going to be up for the British and Irish Lions game as well? It is one of those ones. I know that some people end up watching the replay in the morning, but other people enjoy watching it live. And I feel like there's a little bit of a split. Like most people go, you don't want to miss a British and Irish Lions tour, although it is a warm-up game. So maybe because of the time zone being at 2 a.m. New Zealand, maybe a little bit too late for some of us to be watching it as well. Fine Arnold, who should have been in from the get-go as well, says Marco Vonopolabia. Yeah, he's been in form for Super Rugby. And I feel like he would link up quite nicely with the rest of the backs as well, who are already there. Of course, quite a few Crusaders and Fine Arnold who should jump in. So I said something sure that Wellington Saints game against Hawke's Bay tomorrow as well. What time is that Lions game on? It is going to be 2 a.m. And we also got what? That's going quick. Wait, is it tonight? Says Rio Gamer. It is as well. And 2 a.m. tonight is going to be the first game. It's not officially part of the British and Irish Lions tour, but it is the warm-up game, I guess you could say, And then South Africa are going to be playing Georgia next week as their kind of warm-up as well. We always got there in the chat. I'll be off as well, says Rio Game, and also I got to watch the Lions game as well. And hello, Marco, what an idiot. Kind of going and also not still getting along with Johnny Blaze there. And also we have got in there, how do you get the uniforms on Rugby Challenge 4? I have it on PC, so I was able to download the mods for it. But on console, unfortunately, they don't actually have the games, or they don't actually have the kits. Unfortunately, what's the Lions lineup? I've actually got it here. So number 1 is Sutherland, 2 Owens, 3 Tyke Furlong. It was going to be, who was it going to be? It was going to be Ferguson, but he ended up getting injured. So unfortunately, that means for him that Tyke Furlong is going to be taking his place. Then Henderson, Wynne Jones are the 2 locks. Byrne, Tuparik at number 7. It was going to be Hamish Watson, but unfortunately for him, ended up getting injured. And then you got Conan at 8. Murray, Bigger, Fundermerva, Aki, Henshaw, Adams, and Williams is the starting lineup for them. And they've got a couple English players on that bench as well, with the likes of Farrell and Jamie George, who are they facing? They are going to be facing Japan as well. I got to watch the Lions game, and we have got your lovely man as well, says Jeffrey Fokker. Thank you very much, mate. Doing the dishes, mate. Got to go. Good chat, Hamish, mate. Cheer, brothers. On the chat, go Japan as well, says Marco Vitopola Bear. And yeah, thank you very much for your donations, but please do take them back if you need to. I think YouTube probably has something along the lines of a 24-hour grace period or something along those lines for accidental donations. So I feel like you could possibly put it down as one of those, and then it would be absolutely fine. So no worries there as well. I've got it will make you do all the chores for the entire week as well, says Cindy Toilet, and later Mighty Marco as well, says Rio Gamer. Aki and Henshaw, a man, excellent 12-13 pairing as well. Yeah, I'm excited to see that because Aki, he's going to run hard with the ball. Henshaw had a very good Six Nations as well. And it's going to be exciting to see what they can do. And then they've got Fundermerva and also Adams on the outside. Pace to Burn in that back line. Bigger is going to be the man at the first receiver role. Suki Himano holding it down for NZ. Yeah, he is on the bench for this match for Japan. So hopefully he does get a little bit of a run round as well. And other than that, Captain Michael Leach for Japan, he will be hoping to have a big performance in that loose forward role alongside Lawaskagni and Murphy as well. Rematch as well, says Henry Samuel. Feel like I may have missed it. It is an idea for the Kiwi Lads reaction channel. Watch the first 10 videos I have uploaded on my YouTube channel, says Henry Samuel. I think for now we are just going to be going with the kind of like montages / maybe try not to laugh at stuff kind of route for a start. I think George is the one who has been picking the videos at this stage. Is it 2 a.m. kickoff New Zealand time? It is indeed. So we have got around another 4.5 hours till kickoff will be taking place, and then we are underway for the British and Irish Lions tour in Murrayfield as well, I believe is where the game is going to be played. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, we'll mention once again, do take your donations back if you do, if you do want to. It is completely fine. Like, the support on that live stream was still overwhelming nonetheless. I think it's got over 10,000 views. So it's well and truly, it's well and truly all right. So yeah, please think wisely about it. And yeah, I am fine with it if you do want to take them back as well. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. I will see you later maybe for the British and Irish Lions tour match up against Japan at 2 a.m. But thank you all very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.